In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a scatter plot in Excel. We'll start by opening Microsoft Excel. Once Excel is open, it helps to understand what a scatter plot, also called an XY chart, is used for. A scatter plot is great for showing the relationship between two sets of numeric data. In other words, it helps you compare one variable against another so you can spot trends, patterns, or correlations more easily. For this example, we'll use a simple data set. In the first column, enter hours studied as your X values. In the second column, enter test score as your Y values. Then type in the sample numbers, 1 and 55, 2 and 63, 3 and 70, 4 and 78, and 5 and 88. This gives us a clear example of how study time relates to test performance. After entering the data, select the full range from A1 through B6. This is important because Excel needs both the labels and the numeric values to build the chart correctly. Once your data is selected, go to the Insert tab at the top of Excel. In the Charts group, click the Scatter or XY chart option. From the available choices, select Scatter with only markers. Excel will immediately create a scatter plot based on your data. You should now see points on the chart representing the relationship between hours studied and test scores. In this example, the plotted points show an upward pattern, which suggests that as hours studied increase, test scores also increase. That visual relationship is exactly why scatter plots are so useful. You can think of this chart as a quick visual summary of the data. Instead of reading each pair of numbers one by one, you can instantly see the overall direction of the relationship. In this case, the sample chart compares hours studied versus test score and makes the pattern much easier to recognize. One helpful tip to remember is that scatter plots work best when both the horizontal axis and the vertical axis contain numeric values. That's what makes them different from some other chart types in Excel. If your goal is to identify patterns, trends, or possible correlations between two numeric variables, a scatter plot is often one of the best choices. And that's how to make a scatter plot in Excel. Once you get comfortable with this process, you'll be able to turn simple data into a clear, visual chart in just a few clicks.